Many companies who have a drafting department often have a checking department. The people in this department are usually tasked with going over each single drawing and making sure that these follow company standards. This can involve checking things like fonts, decimal spaces, title block information, and much more. This process is very tedious and manual, and details can and are usually overseen. Let me walk you through one of my favorite hidden features inside of SOLIDWORKS called the Design Checker. This tool can get most of the checking done for you automatically. To enable SOLIDWORKS Design Checker, you need to first go to your add-in and make sure that the SOLIDWORKS Design Checker add-in is enabled. Then, first thing needed to use this tool is to build your checking criteria using the Build Checks tool. To do this, we will go to our search bar at the top right and type Design Checker and select the Build Checks from the menu. From here, we will create a new file and set up some dimension standards to start. This tool lets you build over 40 pieces of information that you can have SOLIDWORKS check automatically for you. These vary from note fonts to section fonts, arrow types, and more. As you can see up here, I have various tabs. If I want to build checks for annotations, dimensions, I can even build checks for parts, assemblies, and finally we can also do feature checks. Let's create a basic drawing document check together. We can check if our drawings are following ISO standard to start. Next, we will set our unit settings to make sure all dimensions are shown in millimeters across our drawing. And lastly, that our table font is set to 7 millimeters height. Next, we will make sure that all annotation arrows in our current drawing are using the same style. In our dimension checks now, I want SOLIDWORKS to let me know if there is any overlapping dimensions and that all values are perfectly centered. If you click on the Summary tab here, you can get a handy preview of what this current file will be checking for when used. Lastly, we want to make sure that all parts that are detailed have a material applied to them. When you're done creating this document, you can save it to a location of your choice. And now that we have created our requirements file, we can run the file against a SOLIDWORKS document to see if the document meets our requirements. As you can see, it found many errors that would have been hard to pinpoint without any help. This is one of the many hidden features available with SOLIDWORKS Professional and up, and it is a huge time saver. We can now hit the correct button to apply the necessary changes to all those fields in our document, and it is now ready to go in seconds. I hope this video will help save you time when in the detailing phase of your designs. If you would like more information on how to use this tool, please do not hesitate to contact one of our experts and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions.